I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm sorry, my phone is being a little bit weird here. I'm sitting in my living room, which I typically don't do, but it's been an off day for me. I wanted to come on and kind of give you a little bit of information here. Compliance is such a big, huge part of Senegence, and it is so important to follow this. So compliance is basically the rules, and the rules are always there for a reason, right? So everybody looks at it. Oh, you're sweet, Jenny. Everybody looks at compliance as, oh my gosh, they're not letting me do this. Start looking at it as, oh my gosh, they're doing this to protect me, to help my business. So the biggest thing is, and everybody should know this by now, is you cannot discount more than 15%. You're not allowed to do that for any reason. Why? Because that's predatory pricing for other people. So if I'm offering at 15% and Jenny over there is offering at 25%, who are people going to go to? I'm going to lose my customers to Jenny because Jenny is offering a better discount than I am. And I'm not going to lie, I would do that. If I know the product, I love the product, I'm going to go somewhere that I can get it cheaper. And that's what we all do. So think of our pricing as kind of like Apple. So Apple never, ever discounts unless it's like they come out with like a newer model. So think of it like that. So Senegence has you in mind when they make that rule. There are, of course, so many compliance things, and I'm only going to touch on a few today, and then I am going to, every Wednesday, I will throw out a tip for you guys with the compliance, an additional compliance update. So it's more just so that you kind of have this information in the back of your mind. Another thing is you're not allowed to sell to distributors. Don't do it. It's hard, and I understand, you know, you're getting rid of stuff, but you're not allowed to sell to distributors. Sorry, Jenny, you are right. I have wine. After 15%, so here's the logic behind the 15%. You can get a distributorship and get 20% off automatically. If you're offering more than 15%, why aren't you signing that girl up to be a distributor? Whether it's for personal or for business, that girl is going to purchase. So think of it like that. If you're going to offer more than 15 and they want more than 15, sign them up to be a distributor. Then they can get whatever they want for the price that they want. Also, don't sell to distributors. You're not allowed to do that. And that's just, that's just courtesy. Don't sell. You can trade. That's fine. Don't try and, I'm sorry. Somebody keeps texting me. Just be courteous. Don't, if somebody, texts you or messages you and says, hey, let's trade, don't come out and say, hey, you can purchase. Don't do that. I've had it done to me. Don't do it. It puts me in an awkward position because I know you're not supposed to do that. It's so easy for me to turn over to compliance. And I'm very much a rule person. Give me a rule. I will follow it. That's fine. I don't care. So I think that's why Jenny put me in there. So I do it not to, be the bearer of bad news. I do it to, I keep an eye on it so that you don't lose your distributorship. And really Senegence does not warn you. So if, Jenny's offering at 25% and they find it, do not, they will just cancel the distributorship. There's no questions. You're done. And when you get an email like that, they give you one warning. They tell you to take it down. If they find it again, you're done. And you don't want that. I mean, we're here to support each other and to help each other. So I'm going to help Jenny by saying, hey, you know what, Jenny, that's a little bit too much. Let's go ahead and bring that down. Excuse me. But you can offer these girls a distributorship and say, hey, you can get 20% off if you just sign up under me. Super simple, super easy. Just keep it compliant. They are very strict. So they are in the buy-sell trade groups. It is very easy to go ahead and put that 20% off there because you're trying to move stock, but they are in there. People are getting messages telling them to take it down. Also, minis. You are not allowed to sell minis. So people are buying little bottles and moving from the big lip sense bottle to a little lip sense bottle, a little bottle. Don't do it. You're gonna lose. Couple reasons. That is actually not Senegence. That is FDA. So it is against compliance and against FDA rules to take something from one container, move it to another container, and sell that. You're not allowed to do it. Think about that for a minute. And I see this every day working in a hospital. Not everybody washes their hands. So and some people don't think about it. I get it. I wash my hands consistently. I Germ-X consistently, but I work with wounds, so I will do that. But somebody who wasn't thinking and was like, oh, I needed to make this bottle for somebody, didn't wash their hands, you know, something's in the bottle that you purchased off of eBay, something's in there, your person gets sick, that is a liability. They can sue, and that doesn't fall to Senegence, that falls to you as the retailer because you moved it from one product to the other. So that's a big old no-no. Let's see. You cannot, they frown upon trading because things are in stock, but it is allowed. It's just frowned upon. There was a big out of stock, if anybody remembers, but only blue-red was available, and we were trading to get any color, even mulled wine. Bravo. Everybody was trading for Bravo for a while there. What else is there? You are not allowed to sell other products within your Senegence group. So, Nu Skin. People were doing toothpaste. The Nu Skin toothpaste and lip sense. They were putting them together in a group. You are not allowed to do that because of competing products. So you can't have 2 items per group, or 2 companies per one group. So make separate groups. Keep it compliant. Keep it super simple. Just don't do that. The other thing is once you sign Senegence, so once you, Bravo is gone now. Once you sign Senegence, that's when you get to, when you're car qualified, when you hit, I think once you're car qualified, can you confirm this, Jenny? You sign Senegence. You are not allowed to sell any other product. Nothing. You're done with all the other products because in that they say you're focused on your Senegence business, and that you're done with all the others. Not because oh, I just lost it. I'm sorry. My head is everywhere. Don't sell products together. You're not allowed to do that. Some people do. You can do a party. So you can do like a Lula party with the Senegence, or you could do like a jewelry party with Senegence. You're allowed to do parties, but you cannot sell together. Okay, Crown Princess, you signed the Senegence. Thank you, Jenny. And then I had everything written out, and I lost my paper. It's all gone. But I figured I'd be doing some weekly tips and tricks out there. Jenny, can you think of anything else that needs to be brought up? What else is there? Oh, this is something not a lot of people know. You're actually not allowed to give any discounts at vendor shows. That is, I think that's not Senegence. I think that's something else, because oh yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go to lip scrubs. In the beginning, when we first started, and Jenny can attest to this, everybody was sending out, not so much lip scrubs, but they were sending out the glycerin soaps. So they would take Neutrogena, melt it, throw it in the freezer or fridge. They would let it cool down, and then they would send those out. You're actually not allowed to. So we have a product, the Oops Remover, that will remove lip scents. You are to sell that, and you're not allowed to send out those glycerin soaps. It's so easy to do, and we always forget about it. The other thing is no lip scrubs. And that's actually because it's repackaging. You're repackaging the coconut oil, the sugar, and all that stuff. So it's really, really recommended that you... No, it's not recommended. It's enforced that you don't do that. Don't send the lip scrubs because that's FDA compliance and all that. That's not Senegence. So what they'll do whenever you do that, I do know somebody who got an email about that. You are requested to stop doing that. If they find that again, that you are sending them, they do terminate you. They do strictly enforce that because even though you're not so much as like an employee, they are you're like a face, like you're representing them. So yes, you might not have the title employee, you may be an independent distributor, but you are still representing Senegence, and they can't have you. It's a huge liability for them to allow you to do that. So that's why the minis are a no. That's why the lip scrubs are a no. That's why the I'm sorry, Jenny, you're confusing me now. That's why you can't do that. It is FDA, that is not Senegence. And of course, if you have any questions, any doubts, send me a message. I will willingly answer those questions for you. The other thing is Facebook names. Within your physical name, you are not allowed to have Senegence. You're not allowed to do that. The other thing is within your group name, you are not allowed to have Senegence. Any form. You can't do, I know when Jenny, we were looking at your name, we were like, oh, Jenny is super cute. Nope. Completely against compliance, unfortunately. As cute as that is, and as much as we love that, it's not allowed. So, keep Senegence out. You're not allowed to sell on Amazon. You're not allowed to sell on eBay. This is because, first of all, people are paying ridiculous amount of money. Like $100 for BlackBerry, and then it came out. You look like a horrible distributor that when you do something like that. Yeah, no sending Jenny. So, oh yeah, no purchasing off of online. Make sure it's your vendor. Yeah, no lip scents in your name either. I'm sorry. One last thing I did just want to mention is, like Jenny said, there's no permanent displays in a salon. So you can't pair with a salon and, have your stuff there. You have to be there. You can't just leave it there and walk away. You have to be there when you're doing that. So I am, I'm going to hop off. I will be here every Wednesday, so I will post something. I'll post a tip, and then what I want you guys to do is, if you have any questions, please feel free to go ahead and ask them. I will answer you as soon as possible. I'm usually pretty good at answering within a quick time frame. So I'm gonna run. You girls have a wonderful rest of your night.